Hey Valley Middle, welcome to your last math video for the year. Congratulations, you finished it. And this one was a year that'll go in the history books, I guarantee you. I've learned so much about my job and what I am and who I am these last 90 days. For example, I know that I never would have lasted in any type of job where I had to sit at a desk all day answering emails and looking at a computer screen. I need and thrive upon student contact, laughing with you guys, poking fun at my teachers, and harassing kids. Wait, don't tell your parents I said that. But you know what I'm talking about. I thrive on that. It's also got me rethinking my retirement date. I could retire in about 16 months, and after 90 days in isolation, I'm not sure about that. We'll have to think about that. 2020 was a year for the books. Who would have thought in holiday break that COVID would shut the world down and we'd go into distance learning. Distance learning. By the time this is all over, those are going to be swear words in my opinion. I just don't like it. But we've dealt with it and we've been pretty successful, very successful. 93, 94, 95% of the math kids were extremely successful during distance learning. Compounded by the distance learning, we had all kinds of other problems. A senseless death of George Floyd, the civil unrest, curfews that caused anxiety and stress in all of us, and unrest. And at a time when we most needed to be together with one another to process these difficult issues and to support one another, we were all in isolation. Yes, it's been an eventful year and one that will go in the history books, but it sure would be nice to just start right over right now and erase all those problems. I'm hoping that in the fall, things will have settled down. We can be together in a traditional format again. I'd like to thank a couple of people, Mrs. Crothers, Mrs. Palinka, Mrs. Wooten. Mrs. Crothers and Mrs. Wooten, thank you so much for being great after-school helpers and teachers working with kids. That's my absolute favorite part of the day. Cookie 30 are the absolute favorite minutes of the day. I actually get to work one-on-one with kids and not be distracted and really give you my full undivided attention. Mrs. Palinka as well as Mrs. Wooten and Mrs. Crothers, it's just fun to harass all of you, and we've had a lot of laughs and jokes at your expense, and why pick on myself when I can pick on you guys? Besides, there's just so much material to work with there. You guys like 3 walking Disney characters. I'd also like to thank all of your parents for being so supportive and trustworthy during this time. 100% of support. So thank you for working with me and stepping in my place many, many, many times throughout this year, especially during distance learning when I can't be there with you to step in and help you out. Finally, I want to thank all of you for being just terrifically supportive to me and making me laugh even when I'm reading your emails or Zooming with you. As I said, I need that student contact. I absolutely love what I do. I love my job. I am so grateful that I've been gifted with this position where I get to work with great kids like you all day long. I'll never forget that you are the number one reason for my happiness. If I ever forgot it, distance learning has certainly showed me that. Okay? Take care, enjoy your summer, and stop back and see me next year, okay?